Hello, my name is David Nelson, and I serve here at Quisqueya Chapel as the executive pastor. And I want to take you on a little tour of our campus today to show you some things we could really use help with. So come along with me. Okay, so Quisqueya Chapel is a non-denominational church in Delma 75 in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I'm going to take you in through the gates right now. The gates are a project that we've been working on for a few days here. These were very rusty and broken, and we were able to hire someone to do a repair on them, and so that they're no longer rusty and broken, and now we're getting a fresh paint job on them. And that's just some of the things that we want to show you today. But this is our beautiful campus, and as you can see there's a lot of beautiful things here that make this just a great place to worship, a great place for the community to come together and have events and concerts and weddings and all things like of that nature. And at the same time, we need some improvements to our campus here. There's some things that are damaged and broken that we really need to give some attention to. One thing is that we need to do some painting, because you can't really see it on video that well, but the bars here are very dirty and faded. We need to put some extra paint on those, paint the steps. We need to do some power washing on the outside of the church here, and some plumbing as well. Beneath our feet here is the water supply that comes to this building over here. Now this gazebo here is a nice space that people can rent also, that used for a lot of different activities. But you see the pipes down here need to be reworked and redone so that they're not above ground, because those frequently tend to break. I want to show you a space over here though that is really special. Just this little grassy area here. This is I like to come here and pray, to be honest. It's really a peaceful area. You can see we've got beautiful tree coverage, and actually that pile of rocks is really pretty, and we've got what I think used to be a fountain right there. But this area could really use some TLC. We want to restore it to what it used to be and create a space for people to be able to come and pray and worship, and just hopefully a quiet place in Port-au-Prince that they can come and be alone with God. And that's what we're looking to do there. I'm taking you over here towards our other gate. And the purpose of this video is really to just show everyone the condition of the chapel, and really to reach out to ask for help, financial help, because we cannot do it alone at this time. As everyone knows, the conditions in Haiti are difficult, and as such, finances are exceedingly difficult as well. But let me show you this gate here. This is the secondary gate that comes into the space. And as you can see, this one is in pretty bad shape as well. We've got some rust. We've got some big gaps here that are missing some cement. This particular gate here will not open. The hinges are seized, and it's actually lodged down into the base there. Now this one is even worse. This whole gate here probably needs to be taken down. I think we can salvage most of it, but as you can see, there's quite a bit of rust there. The whole bottom is rusted out. You can see that these hinges are broken as well, and this one on the bottom just doesn't even exist anymore. So this is one of the main things that I wanted to share today, because that's obviously a security issue for the campus, for Quisqueya Chapel. And I just wanted to show you that, because that's one of the things that we really need to focus on, is securing this campus better. So that's like a phase one thing that we need emergency help on. We have some nice, on the other side of that gate, we have some very nice street vendors who kind of help us keep track of that and control it and make sure nobody enters, but they're not there at night. So yeah, that's a big concern. Another thing for later phases is this basketball court. This basketball court has been a blessing for a lot of years, and it's kind of fallen into disrepair. And as you can see on the ground here, the floor of the basketball court you know, has seen better days. We see that this basketball hoop here, the glass has broken away, and we see actually the old one back there too could use some replacement. But the biggest problem here is this cement court, that it's not in good shape. People can't really play basketball here anymore. In fact, if I take you over to this corner here, you can see that the cement has gone all the way down to the dirt. So it's difficult to play basketball here. Now this hoop is in pretty good shape. We're able to play basketball on this on occasion. We have some people come play, but this is my dream for this court here, is that we would refinish the surface, repair or replace both hoops and backboards, and make it a place where people can come again to hang out together, to play basketball together. We can host tournaments here. We can bring people together in a community in a way that is beneficial to themselves, gets people off the street and doing something else, and it's beneficial to the chapel because we become then better stewards of this property that the Lord has given us and blessed us with. So let's keep going on our tour of the yard here. Over in this way, this is really what used to be a beautiful another kind of garden with all these trees. As you can see right now, this is where we're using this space to burn some trash right now. That's something I would like to rectify and have a better place for that in general. But for now, that's what we have. Let's keep walking toward this area of the property. Eventually, another major need for the chapel here is these walls that you can see we're going towards right now. Now, these walls are a form of security for us, and you can see that we've already extended them by a couple of rows. But if you're on the other side of that wall, I could reach my hand right over it, especially this dark gray one here. And what that does is it creates an opportunity for bandits and other people to come in overnight, and it's obviously something we just don't want. So again, security concern that we want to address, and something that we are very, very concerned about in the short term. Something we'd like to, if possible, either increase the height of that wall all the way around the campus. As you can see, it's going to go all the way around this 3.5 acre campus and bring us right back to where we were. So that's something we'd like to do at minimum, and then maybe razor wire at the top as well. We do frequently have bandits jump in overnight and come into the property, and our armed security guards are forced to take action when that happens, and we really don't want that. So one piece of exciting news is that you can see a soccer field here. And you can see that this soccer field is well worn, well used. And we have multiple organizations using this every week. And they're using it as their primary soccer field. And I love it. I love children's ministries like sports ministries, because what this does is it gives them an opportunity to find something that they love and do it. And the discipline and hard work of a sport like football or soccer is just, it's a great thing, and it's good for kids as they're growing up. So the good news here is that Quisqueya Chapel has partnered with the international organization known as Ambassadors Football, and they are going to be taking this space here and transforming it into really what's a world-class soccer facility for the kids. And we expect that to be done probably by mid 2024. So that's exciting. It's going to be a turf field. It's going to be, eventually there's going to be lights and bleachers and fences, and this whole area is just going to be transformed for that. And God's going to use that in powerful ways, in ways that we don't even know yet. But yeah, that's going to be an amazing thing. This is currently Ambassadors Football office here on our property that they use to manage their sports programs here in Haiti. And we'll keep going. Many years ago, the chapel was blessed with a couple of different playground projects, and we're approaching those right now. Here you can see another example of the low walls. That's a school right there. Good school, keeping kids safe, but we really have not had any problems there. But again, somewhere where we'd like to heighten the walls. This is one component of the playground area, which is quite large. It takes up this kind of whole back quarter of the property. Some nice swings here. Just maybe need a little TLC. What we'd love to do here, kind of in the long term after we address the security problems, is to kind of redo this. And what I mean by that is to flatten the land, maybe get some mulch or some rubber mulch or some rocks under here, gravel I mean, and so it's a safer place for kids to play instead of all these big rocks coming up. Got a cool little slide, an activity gym here for kids. This is used all the time. Let's keep going here. There's that school still. You see those low walls again. Now we're going towards this other part of the playground, and this is just a fantastic group of equipment here that over the years folks have fundraised for and donated, and it's incredible. And it's been here a number of years, but it's still in really good shape, but does need some TLC. There's some bolts missing on a few things. There's some lubrication that needs to happen on some of the things. Nice big swing set over this way, and you can see just how pretty this land is and pretty this property is, right in the middle of Port-au-Prince. Over there in the distance you can see the mountains right there. It's just a beautiful property right in the middle of Port-au-Prince, and we're trying to be good stewards of this property. We're trying to keep care of it in a way that would honor God, because after all, this is his property. Just going towards the playground area again, and this is really just a beautiful set. Would like to do the same here. This is one of the pieces that's missing a bolt. As you can see, it's kind of crooked, but that's okay. But what we're really wanting to do here is same as we wanted to do over there, and that's to prepare the ground with something that's more safe for the kids if they fall or if they're running around and doing things, maybe like a mulch or a rubber mulch or something like that. So that's our dream there. That's a long-term dream after we take care of all the facility issues and all the safety issues. We're on the other side of the property now, straight across from the chapel, and the offices are over there. Let's keep going this way. You can see that we do some storage of vehicles for some people, and that is a source of revenue for the chapel. But at the same time, these chickens are angry with me for walking through their space. But at the same time, I'd like to get these removed at some point so that we can use more of this space. Now this structure here, when I first started coming to Quisqueya years ago, this had a roof on it, and it was a cool little space. As you can see, it's paved with pavers, and the grass has grown up through those pavers. So we just need a little TLC here to clean this up and make this a nice space again. But the roof that was on here was a fabric roof, almost like a tarp. And with the weather, the hot weather in Haiti, and the sun beating down on it all the time, it just kind of fell apart and went away. And so we'd like to redo this. I've had someone come look at it, and they believe we could do a tin roof on it, more permanent type of structure. So that's what we're wanting to do there. Again, that's a more long-term dream after we address kind of this phase one of security issues. If we keep going this way, just want to point out a cool relationship we have with a seminary called Step Seminary here in Port-au-Prince. And they have put a couple of containers over here that they use as offices as well. And really they use it as print shop to print their materials, their study materials, print books, print all the materials that they use in the seminary and other places. And they've actually got 2 containers here to do that. And that's a great partnership that we want to maintain with them as well. Here's another one of those gazebos. This one's in quite good shape. Just might need a little TLC with some crooked roof stuff, but other than that, not too bad. This here is our storage for the chapel. And then under that tarp, I don't want to open it up, but you can kind of catch a glimpse of it under there. That's the turf. That's the turf that's already here. You can see it back there too. The turf that's already here for Ambassadors football and the new field that's coming. So that's exciting. We're going to see that, like I said, early to mid 2024. I don't want to go too far over this way, but that's our generator that's running right now. Need to charge up our batteries a little bit. We haven't had any street power in quite a while, but yeah, and that little shack right there on the ground, that's actually our well pump. We have a well here. We're blessed with a well that we don't have to buy water to be put in a cistern. We have a great well. Works great. However, the little shack around it has seen better days, and you know, could use a little TLC as well. That's something that we'd like to work on too, to get that just the concrete walls built around it again and a nice little roof on it. So as you can see, we're back to the entrance where we started. That's those gates that are still being painted to provide some security. That is not too bad to look at. They've been rough to look at for a long time. So God blessed us with some paint that we were able to paint and repair these doors. So that's awesome. I want to show you just a couple more things before I wrap up this video. We've got the sanctuary right here in front of me. I want to show you a little bit of that. Some things that are in urgent need on that is all those blue windows that you can see there. Those need to be sanded and repainted because they're starting to rust. And if we let that rust go, then they'll turn to dust in a matter of months. So that's kind of an urgent need as well. Some power washing on this building here. This is a multi-use building. One room is for our security guards and maintenance person. We obviously need some paint and some power washing on it, some cement repair. There's also 2 rooms inside there that are Sunday school rooms, and we hope to be bringing back Sunday school very soon here to Quisqueya Chapel, and excited about that opportunity. So as you can see, we've got, you know, different colors on walls here and stuff, things that we definitely urgently need to repair. I don't think I'm going to take you inside the chapel today. That's maybe for another video and another phase, but we've got some distinct needs in there as well. Things like the sound system, and we've kind of outgrown, and some of it is antiquated and not working very well. We've got some needs for speakers and microphones and things like that, but that will come in future endeavors. One thing that you can see on many of these doors throughout the campus, and there's another generator running over here because I've got a guy working on some steel for us, fixing some windows. As you can see that most of our doors are lacking doorknobs and locks. So that's something that's super urgent that we need to get taken care of as well. And I'd love to be able to do that. I want to show you one last thing here, and that's our bathrooms. And I've already verified that no one's in here, so that's good. This is the men's bathroom here. And recently had a new door put on that we need to get painted. We need to get some signage up indicating that this is a men's bathroom. Oh boy, we need some paint in here, obviously. We need to repair the sink and some tile. And you know, you can see we used to have 2 urinals in place that are no longer here. We need some plumbing work done here, and some new urinals. The main restroom there. Obviously just need some paint in here. We've got some trees trying to grow in here, which is actually kind of pretty, but we need to trim those back. And then the ladies' room over here, kind of a similar situation as far as paint, and a little bit better condition on the toilets. And but obviously you can see we need some paint here and just cleaned up a little bit too. So that's a kind of major project that is needed there as well. I'm going to go back out this way to find just one last thing to show you, and wanted to show you another angle of that football field that is going to be transformed shortly. And this is it here. This is our soccer field that, you know, God's going to just use really to help the youth in Haiti, specifically in Delma 75, which is the neighborhood where this is. We're just excited about that. So thanks for watching this far, and pray that you'll partner with us on this. Lots of information you'll find in the notes here and in our description of what we're trying to do and accomplish. So any way you can help us would be great. We certainly need partners in prayer. We certainly need financial partners. But thank you for your time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.